Welcome to the channel. Mama Makes It Happen. This is faith-based homemaking where we run our home from a biblical aspect. It teaches you everything in the Bible. And if you want this teaching of running your household, femininity, things on what we do in our household biblically, you can go and subscribe to my new channel, Truth Tellers Rise Up, where we will be teaching about what we're supposed to be doing if you are Christian in our household. A lot of good teachings, study materials that I use, but in this video I'm going to give you guys the recipes, 3 side dish recipes that you can do for Thanksgiving. I hope it helps you out if you struggle in that area, because I know I used to, and I would have paid to get these recipes or the help that I needed to get the side dishes done. But as always, we're going to go ahead and get into the video, and I hope you enjoy it. So this first recipe is the potato salad. So I cooked my eggs and I stuck them in the fridge overnight because I was just super tired. I didn't finish it the same day I made the potatoes. Then I got the eggs out of the fridge, and now you see that I'm cutting them over the potatoes. I'm going to cut all of them over there, the potatoes, to get ready for the mixture for the potato salad. So here I'm still cutting up the eggs, y'all, but this was like really, I wouldn't say hard, but it just took time because the eggs were cold. I used Hellman's mayo, which you're going to see coming up here in a little bit. And then I used the Mount Olive pickle relish because that's what we grew up on using. We do add sugar into our potato salad. My grandma has always made hers like that, so I liked it and I've kept on the tradition. But here I am just still cutting up the eggs, and I add a little pepper on the top of it after I'm done, and a little salt as well for more taste. But you don't want your sugar, your salt, to outtaste your sugar.
You gave me reasons to be somebody else. Baby, I'm home again. That I could run away, run away. I had nothing more to say, more to say. I was pretty sure of myself. You gave me reasons to be somebody else. It's alright. And there was nothing else you could have said, 'cause I had reasons to be somebody else.
This is the mayonnaise I was telling y'all I use, which is the Hellman's mayo. We get this from Sam's in bulk, and it does fit in the refrigerator, y'all, in the door. At least it does in our refrigerator. And now here is the Mount Olive pickle relish, sweet relish that we use in here. And I also use some mustard because it gives it that yellow color that comes with the potato salad. So I I'm going to mix all of this in together in a few minutes. And then after that, I'm going to add our sugar in there. And then it's just to your taste. So however sweet you want it, you add that much sugar. It's definitely to your taste. So that's what I do anyway.
It's alright. Yeah. It's alright. Baby, here I am. I was lost, but now I'm found again. I am home. I am home. I was lost. Baby, I'm home again.
We're about to get ready to make the macaroni and cheese. Of course, you know to go ahead and boil your elbow noodles. I add butter and salt into the water as I boiled it. Then I take it out and drain it. Now for your roux, you're going to add in about 5 tablespoons of flour to 5 tablespoons of butter. You're going to stir that with a whisk till it gets thick. Once it starts to clump up, you're going to add a cup of heavy whipping cream and a cup of milk. Not at the same time. You can do it separately. I just add mine at the same time, y'all, because I'm used to cooking it. But if it's your first time, I will add in my milk and then my heavy whipping cream a little at a time and just stir it to make that roux nice and thin, and then it starts to thicken up. And then you're going to add in more butter. Then you're going to add in your cheeses. I used Gouda, Sharp, and mozzarella, and then I had a little bit of the Mexican 4-blend cheese that I had left over, so I went ahead and used that. And then you want to go ahead and add your salt and pepper to the mixture as well, and you're just going to continue to whisk that in together, because it just, with the whisk, it just gets it stirred in and mixed in really good together. So here I am shredding the Gouda cheese into the mixture, y'all. It was so good. Now you can bake it. I just don't like to bake my macaroni and cheese. I like it on top of the stove. It's a texture thing for me. I think it's too rubbery and put together when you put it in the stove. I can't explain it, but I like my macaroni and cheese on top of the stove. And then you add back in your elbow macaroni. And the more butter you add, y'all, the less thick it is. But if you want it more thick, you add heavy whipping cream. But if you want it a little more thin, you add milk. We're on to the last recipe, you guys, and this is baked beans and ground beef. My auntie actually started making this when we were tiny. We didn't know anything about it, and then it just became one of our favorites of ours for her to make. So anytime we would have a get together or cookout, we'll be like, Auntie, you gonna make the baked beans and ground beef? And she'd be like, yeah, I make it. So how she did it was just the ground beef and the baked beans. So we get our ground beef and we put it in a pot and we brown it with your seasonings that you want. I did waste some on the stove. I did end up cleaning it up and washing my hands. So just stay in your comments, y'all. Just be nice in the comments, okay? You got to realize too that we try to show y'all a lot from how we do things at home. It may not be the same how you run things in your home, but we're striving. So be nice in the comments. But here I am just browning the ground beef. I use hamburger seasoning salt, garlic salt, and garlic powder for the seasonings for the ground beef. And here I am just sprinkling my seasonings on. And it's actually all to your taste, y'all. You can taste your food after you season it, after it's done. I don't like to taste my food, but I have other people, 7 other people in the house that are gladly to taste it. So we're just going to go ahead and brown this until the next step. I was over there opening up cans of baked beans. I don't drain them off. I just pour the whole can inside of the ground beef when it's done. I did decide to do an onion inside. Or you can add onion and bell pepper. I didn't have a bell pepper, so all I added was onion. I just didn't feel like telling my husband to go get one or asking him to go get one because I was almost done with dinner on this day. But I just wanted to take the clip from cooking that day because this was a part of the Thanksgiving series for the side dishes if you needed like some help on it. I am going to be doing the dessert soon. Zayden's birthday is Friday. Today is Wednesday when I'm doing this voiceover and I'm editing this video, and he wants me to make a red velvet cake for his cake, so I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I'm gonna get it done today, but I probably do it early Friday morning. And plus he'll be home. He's taking the day off from school. He didn't want to go, so I was like, okay. But I just added in my baked beans, and I'm just giving it a stir, y'all. After that has cooked a little bit, I'm gonna add in some sugar. Yes, I'm from down south. I'm from Georgia, so we like sweetness in our food, our cornbread, our beans, our greens, our grits. Some of them do. I don't eat it in my grits. I don't eat sugar in my grits, but we like sugar in our food, so I'm not gonna apologize for that at all. I love it. But anyway, I'm just stirring it in so it can mix up really well. I want to say I used about 4 to 5 cans of ground 4 to 5 cans of baked beans to probably 2 pounds of ground beef. And y'all, we didn't even finish it all still. I still was able to save some and freeze it, which I'm going to take back out for Thanksgiving. Friend made a chicken dressing, and I've been had that froze. I cooked it and then I froze it. So when I bring it out, I'm just going to throw it back in the oven. But this is how it looks when it gets to simmering and cooking. Y'all, it was really, really good. We love this dish. But you can just spruce it up with some onions and bell pepper if you like. Or you can just do it without the onions and without the bell pepper. It still comes out the same. Okay guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I hope this gave you some inspiration to do these dishes for Thanksgiving, or even not for Thanksgiving, just a night in your home. Step-by-step instructions. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them down in the comment area. Go ahead and like the video, share it, make sure your notification bell is on so you miss no future videos, and please subscribe, you guys. I would love to have you join the faith-based homemaking Mama Makes It Happen channel. I love you guys, and as always, be blessed. Love yourself because you are so worth it, and continue to show up and watch God show out. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.